The Fox 17 Patio Grill is sponsored by Alto Gas.
In Rockford, there is a new spot for those looking to sip something tasty without any of the alcohol. In the Maison Blanc Marketplace, you'll find Bright Eyed. And Colin Scott is the owner. This is his baby, Bright Eyed. And that's where you're going to find a lot of different cocktails, a lot of different drinks. Well, mocktails, I should say, without the alcohol, right?
Correct.
Well,
yep.
So talk me through this. This is brand new. This is earlier this year. This concept and this marketplace came about, right?
Yeah, so the marketplace as a whole, we opened in mid-February. And that's when I opened my store as well. It was just kind of a good opportunity. Some friends came together and found this space, and we just found, good opportunity to kind of create a marketplace kind of style of a retail environment.
So when you're going to the Maison Blanc, you're not just going there for Bright Eyed.
We've got
a few
artists. We've got Cloth and Cabin, friend Amy, Home Goods and Women's Wear, Brower's Flowers. We've got a sourdough baker. We've got it all.
Okay.
So one-stop shop.
That sounds like a pretty good place to go shop.
Obviously, our non-alcoholic beverages.
Okay, origin story for you. Was this something that you were seeking out, a way to still socialize and enjoy mocktails without the alcohol?
Yeah. So for me, it kind of started with my recovery from alcoholism, something I practice in everything that I do. I kind of started a social media sober saga is actually what it's called, and that's where I started to learn about the non-alcoholic world, and functional beverages is kind of a lot what I focus on. So things with adaptogens, different kind of mushrooms and stuff like that, that's good for cognitive behavior, mental being, and focus. So
hold on.
Yeah.
We're talking more than just alcohol free. We're talking there's an actual purpose to these drinks. You said intellectual?
Yeah, so I'm not crazy about like the idea of a mocktail when you go to a restaurant and it's kind of like, it's a sugary cocktail, they just take the alcohol out a lot of times, so it does nothing for you. When I'm drinking an alcohol alternative, I want to have a benefit. Things like Little Saints have reishi mushrooms, lion's mane, stuff that's just good for memory, good for focus. Magic Mind shots, I take those every day. Ojai is out of Hudsonville here. That's a sparkling.
So that's a local. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, hydrogen water with magnesium. No and Low here is a wine that I sell a lot of, based out of Detroit, Spanish wine, but based out of Detroit. I will go up against any rosé. That this is the best rosé.
Right here?
Yeah.
The non-alcoholic rosé.
Yep.
You'll put that up against any
as good
rosé.
as any alcohol rosé.
I like a good challenge on the rosé.
It's cold too,
people.
So if we got to pop it and do a test, I'm ready.
We can if you want. But you really can rosé all day, right?
That's the rosé all day.
Still feel kind of
absolutely
fine and good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. You mentioned that this is obviously good for anyone going through recovery. This is a phenomenal place to go. But for those who are just super curious, maybe they have different reasons for not wanting alcohol in their drinks. Have you found that they also are coming in? I mean, what's the business like been since February until through the summer here?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I would have liked to have been open for January because that's the biggest month of the year for non-drinkers. But it's been a huge uptick in just NA consumption from all walks of life. It's not just somebody like myself who's in recovery. People, I've got a buddy who runs marathons who's just very health conscious and just, he sticks away from alcohol for a personal choice.
Sure.
Flat out, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but alcohol is just not good for you in any form, no matter what your health background is. So there's just, if you can get something similar, similar taste, similar feeling, nice wine glass, and have that flavor and that experience without the negative downside of it.
And the benefit.
And the hangover tomorrow. And then also the benefit as well.
Yeah, sure.
You're kind of just winning at all levels. So
it sounds like some place you're going to want to check out. Bright Eyed. Now, can I take these cans, these RTDs, and walk around the marketplace?
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go. So why don't you check it out? Go to Maison Blanc Marketplace. What's the address of this new joint? Where are we going in Rockford?
46 East Bridge Street.
Okay.
Located right across the street from the Bridge Street Burger Shack.
Oh, that's easy to find.
Yeah.
All right, so go to the Maison Blanc Marketplace, check out Bright Eyed and all the other marketplace vendors right there, and enjoy yourself a non-alcoholic beverage. We'll be right back.